Hello, my name is Dr. Darryl Clare.
Dr. Darryl Clare has been involved in community development for most of his career. He is the founder and president of Community Connection Services, Incorporated.
Yes, my present work and my past work in the community is an extension of Dr. Martin Luther King's ideas as it pertains to education and power. My work has definitely been involved in educating, tutoring, training, entrepreneurship, life skills, and preparing the next generation for the future. We understand there's systemic racism. We know that. We live with it. We live with it every day. But because it's a system, it clearly indicates that it has weaknesses and opportunities. I firmly believe that with a good education and excellent training and skills, we can work through the systemic racism. The most recent one that we have is aeronautics, but before I talk about that, I want to share a little bit on what we've done in the past. It started out with a tutoring program simply because of the wide achievement gap that we had in the city and the lack of graduates from high school. The tutoring program was done with athletic groups as well as the housing authority, and we discovered that we can have a 100% success rate simply by caring, spending a little time, and doing some revision. So we have the capabilities and the skills to do some amazing things. Unfortunately, we don't do it often enough, and we don't have the participation we should. Hopefully we can bring that on.
Dr. Clare has presented the Summer Flight Academy, which is designed to introduce the field of aviation to local high school students.
Right now, we're very excited about our aviation program. 2 summers ago, we started a small group of 10 at Paragon Flight Academy. And the young men and women did a fabulous job of completing the course. The second year, the same results, 100% completion. Now we're at the point where we're going to have the people who participate take the FAA test and eventually become pilots. Funding is scarce right now, but we're going to work hard to make it happen, mainly because it's a dream. Also, we're going to also branch out and have aviation on a daily basis. We have other supporters in the community that are willing to offer a stimulator. So when young men and women get out of class, they can go over to the stimulator and practice. So we're going to produce a very good, stable program for aeronautics. Well, STEM makes it clear that it's science, technology, engineering, and math. That's open to everybody. That's open to everyone that's interested. So it's our responsibility to expose the young people to the flight. We took some young men and women up to the tower over there at RSW, and they were amazed at how they thought that the airplanes controlled the airspace. It's those guys in the tower. They said, no, you can't land. And they have to make a U-turn. And they were amazed. So just to watch the excitement, the learning, the hunger for knowledge, that's what makes me motivated enough to expose them to even aviation mechanics. That's another field that offers a tremendous income, stability, and at that point you can raise your family, you can educate your children, and change your community. And that's basically our motivation. Right now we have the John Lewis Act on the table. Should that pass, we're not supposed to relax and say, okay, we accomplished the voting rights and it's a stable process. That's not the case. Our systemic racism means that it's a constant battle to keep rights, to keep power, to keep stability in our community. So what I would suggest is that we maintain advocacy, we forever vote, we always go to the city council meetings, we go to the county commission meetings, we talk to our young people about politics, and don't be afraid to discuss politics in public.
Darryl exemplifies the quote, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?"
Yeah, my dream for this community is a little different, and as usual, I think differently than a lot of people. And during my travels, for example, in Brazil, I had a friend down there, and I asked him, what is the racial issues here in Brazil? He said, but we're all Brazilians. You know, the dark ones are Brazil, the light ones are Brazil. They're all Brazilians. So if I went to Bahia and I asked a young lady, I said, "So brasileira?" They say, "Yes, I'm Brazilian." You know, why? Why are you asking me? I said, "But I'm called African American. So if I come from America, why am I not American? Why am I not accepted as an American? Why can't I buy a home as an American or get a good job as an American? But I'm an African American excluded from the mainstream." So my wish and dream would be that everybody is American who is born here. And that way would eliminate some of the tension, not all of it, but some of it. Some people like the privilege and some of the security that comes along with it. And that's going to be a constant struggle. But I want to be an American.
The Xi Omicron Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and the Southwest Florida Alpha Educational and Leadership Foundation are proud to present the Keeper of the Dream Award to Dr. Darryl Clare.